it is National Bootleggers Day. On this day, 95 years ago in 1920, America went dry with the passing of the 18th Amendment banning alcohol. Before its repeal in 1933, Prohibition gave rise to speakeasies and bootleggers across the country pouring drinks in secrecy. Our Justin Surrency shares a story of a local guy and his own in-home speakeasy.
We come and hang out with friends and have a good time.
When it comes to Joe Hayhoe's Urbandale home,
So through this magical door opens up to the Blind Pig.
a hidden bar of bourbon takes you back into time.
There are days that I'll come down here and just look at the bar and I'm like, man, that turned out really well.
Joe, along with his wife Mariah's blessing, created their speakeasy during the pandemic in 2020.
I also like to take a little bit of credit for the fact that this exists because my nagging led to it a little bit. So he was bringing home a lot of whiskey bottles and they're taking up a lot of counter space.
Nods to the historic prohibition in America when speakeasies and bootleggers provided unlawful opportunities in secret.
Yeah, that's the crazy part is not a lot of people realize for that period of time from, the 20s to the 30s, you couldn't drink booze. Like, you couldn't do it.
Artifacts scattered by the bar.
Found a Chicago Tribune article from when Iowa voted for dry repeal.
Even the bar's name, the Blind Pig, has significance.
But when people would want to still sell whiskey, alcohol, they would do it under the guise of selling a ticket to see, oh, come see this blind pig. And with the ticket, you would get a drink.
An era of secrecy.
This is from 1901.
But what's a secret if you can't share it on social media?
I will credit that to my wife. And she said that I should have done that long before I did.
Mariah was right.
I do think it's also my job to keep him humble, just as his wife.
The crown jewel of Urbandale, Iowa.
His initial posts of his speakeasy with the Murphy door entrance went viral almost immediately.
TikTok did, yeah. It was kind of crazy. I posted a video and I think it had 1 million views within 24 hours. Like, it was wild. And then it just snowballed from there.
Armed with a smartphone, shot of whiskey, and a few dashes of humor, Joe has become a bourbon influencer with over 100,000 followers on Instagram and TikTok combined.
I think I'm finally over the weirdness of people recognizing me. Like whether it's in Des Moines or Kentucky or any Florida. We were at Disney World in November and 2 people came up to me and introduced themselves at Disney World.
Whiskey manufacturers have taken notice, sending unsolicited boxes to his doorstep to review.
It can be overwhelming. I think I've got probably 250 bottles open in the bar, and then there's probably another 250 bottles in the storage room that aren't open because it just shows up. I don't ask for it.
Joe says it's not enough to quit his day job as a mortgage loan originator of 13 years, and important to never lose his honesty.
I have had $20 and $30 bottles that blow away $200 or $300 bottles.
Keeping things real continues with his awareness to an issue Joe doesn't take lightly.
I'm also cognizant that there are people that struggle with alcoholism. It's a real condition and a real disease, and it's just a matter of moderation and being responsible.
Bourbon or rye,
This is the glamour wall, if you will.
oaked or smoked.
Cedar Ridge is knocking it out of the park right now.
A blend of nostalgia and secrecy mixed with refreshing authenticity on social media has created a cocktail that, much like the drinks shared in secrecy during Prohibition, has been found to be neat.
I'd rather be hated for who I am than hated for who I'm not.
Happy National Bourbon Day.
I'd rather not put on a front and have people not like it. I'd rather just be myself, and if people enjoy it, great. If not, scroll. It's as easy as that.